Hello there guys, Knight79 here with part 21 of my Let's Play, Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. Right, so there was a few things I wanted to check in on when I left the last video. The main one being the companions not respawning when you dismiss them. Meaning that, we weren't able to pick up extra recruits just for the bonus experience that we could get. It seems that on the 5th of November 2015 this was actually patched, so fixed companions not spawning correctly at the HU after dismissing them. Now I'm a bit annoyed at that because I myself really I should have kept up to date with this, because it was after the 5th of November that we went through and had a look at Chisel, so so be it. Yeah, I'm a bit peed off at that because I could have got Chisel, but that means that we can go and get Takayuki now. Now what I've done, I'm going to go through this, is I have geared myself up, sold all my shit, gone through, skilled up, perked up and spent all my skill points. I know I say saved them all, but I had that many, and I'm going to get quite a few more levels coming in that I've got myself ready for the Canyon of Titan, which is the main area that we're going to be heading to next. So I'm going to go through what I've done, basically. So with Hemp Knight, I took leadership up to 8, unlocked Infuriate. I've levelled up blunt weapons quite high to get Slayer, and I've picked up Hard Arse to level 4. Now this needs to get up to about level 7, so I'll probably put my next skill level will go into Hard Arse, and then we'll focus on submachine guns up to Whack-A-Mole at least. So this is how Hemp Knight looks now. With his skills. Perks wise, I picked up Slayer. So I've picked up 2. Glancing Strike, so if anybody moves past me I get an opportunity strike to hit them with a blunt weapon. And I've picked up Slayer, so there's a 10% chance that my blunt attacks use no action points, which could come in handy, especially considering now that we got the blood staff. I used one of my grip tapes and the weights that we had on HURAY, so now we've got quite a high chance to hit. If you look, 101% chance to hit. That's increased even more if I get in close. The grip tape makes it a 4 AP attack, so that's quite a nice close combat weapon now. And we're keeping the Hobo Basher for when Scotchmo makes a mistake. So when Scotchmo makes a mistake, I'll have to equip the Hobo Basher and go and hit him. Just for the lols, more than anything else. Okay, so Eleanor. Gear-wise, I've put her with the unusual bow trinket for increased critical chance. We've equipped the rebar knuckles, so we now 83% chance to hit with brawling. I've given her some combat armour, so some nice heavy armour on her, because she's got the strength. Problem being it is conductive, so when we get up against robots I might need to keep a flak jacket spare. Weapon wise, the underbarrels that we had, I've decided to put them on an M16 for her and get rid of the FAMAS. It's about time that she had a weapon upgrade. Now that we're on 11 AP, this is going to be, I can take 2 single shots with a crouch, or I can have 4 AP for moving and crouching with a 2-shot burst. So I like the M16, it's a good weapon, so it's about time that she had a weapon upgrade. Skills wise, a lot of wasted skills on this character so far. Sorry, no wasted skills. So I've took Brute Force up to level 5, I've taken Brawling up to level 5, and I've also increased Assault Rifles to level 8. Perks wise, I've picked up Gunner. So when you go into burst mode, you suffer about 10 to 15% chance to hit. So I've picked up Gunner so that when I do go into burst mode, I don't have as many penalties on the hit chance. And what else did I pick up? Applied Force. So I've got a 5% chance to stun enemies when using melee weapons, which is a brute force ability. This is one of the reasons that I've picked up brawling on this character, on LNR. Because I've put brute force on her, I might as well pick up that 5% chance to stun. You know, so if anything comes close later on, I'm going to be able to pick up. So this is something that I'm going to be picking up, glancing strike. So if anybody gets close to me or runs past me, I get an opportunity to hit them, and then you combine that in with the applied force. That's plus a 5% chance to stun. It just gives me the opportunity to get a potential stun free in combat. So her next perk point will go into glancing strikes, brawling. So that's Alana. Then we've got oh sorry, I picked up Gunner as well on Alana. So again, we go to Zabiri, and skills wise, I've picked up Toaster Repair. I leveled this up to level 6, and then from one of the skill books that we got the Toaster Repair skill book. I've used the Toaster Repair skill book and I've taken it to level 7. Now just to show you, there's a few bits and pieces that I've been working on, just information that I gathered when I first played through, and there was a very helpful, I forget the name of the guy, but he played it through quite often, and these are sort of where the skills need to be. This is the maximum you need the skills, and he says here Toaster Repair level 7. So with the skill book, that takes it, you take it to level 6. With the skill book level 7, I now have Toaster Repair level 7. Never need to level it again, it's a completed skill. I also skilled assault rifles to level 8 to pick up the Gunner perk, and I popped another point into heavy weapons. The only one I'm a bit upset about with Alana is that we used alarm disarming. I could have heavy weapons at 3 by now if I hadn't used the alarm disarming. Perception was kind of needed though. Perks. Right, so I picked up Tormentor. Now this will apply to when I'm using the heavy weapons as well. So heavy weapons do destroy cover, so a lot of the times I'll be using sort of Scotchmo and the heavy weapons to destroy cover, and if I get hits on the enemy as well, I get 10% extra damage to them when they're in cover. And as I did with Alana, I picked up the Gunner, you know, the minus 5% chance to hit on burst fire attacks. Okay, we go over to Irasi. Skills, I have picked up 1 in barter. I increased weaponsmithing to level 5 so that I could use the high powered scope that we picked up, and I've boosted Kiss Ass to level 7. Now when we go to the Canyon of Titan, there are a few Kiss Ass high rank required Kiss Ass options, so I've got that to level 7, plus the trinket that we've got brings it to level 8, and there is a skill book. I think we've got the skill book for this, that would bring it to 9. Let's have a look at where we need the Kiss Ass, level 9. Yep. So we're pretty much done on that. So let's have a look actually in the inventory. So we go for this and we use it on self. We've now got Kiss Ass 8 with the trinket. So as far as that's concerned, skill wise, yep, we've got level 9 with the trinket. Doesn't need to be leveled up again, ever. So that's a completed skill. So everything that I've got now can either go into demolitions, weaponsmithing, or into sniper rifles. More than likely sniper rifles. Perks wise, I've picked up Tormentor, 10% any damage to enemies in cover. And I've picked up Tinkerer, so +1 action point when wearing light armour, and luckily flak armour, tactical vests, are classed as light armour. So I now have 11 AP, and when we look at the actual character, if I plonk one put her, you know, when it gets to level 20, we get another coordinate, we'll get another attribute point. That will give me 12 AP. And we get sniper rifles are mainly 6 AP, so that's going to be 2 shots a turn. There is another perk that if I don't move in a turn, the cost of using a sniper rifle is reduced by 1, which is quite good because there's a really high powered sniper rifle later on which is 7 AP, and if I can get to that perk and pick it up, that then will allow me to take 2 shots You know, it'll bring it to 6 AP. A 7 AP sniper rifle will become 6 AP if I don't move. I'm at 12 AP, that's 2 shots a turn. Or if I need to move or crouch or whatever, you know, it's there. So I'll probably pick up Limber, and I think it's Zen Shooting or something like that. Perks. Let's have a look. Can't remember. It's one of these. No, Deadeye, I think it is. Perks, Deadeye. Let's have a look. I've got it planned out. Yeah, there we go. So I'll be probably maxing out sniper rifles as quickly as I can so I can pick up Deadeye. That's going to make this guy just insanely good. I've also picked up Silver Tongue, which is 5% discount on all purchases. We then we do that with barter. We now have, with the trinket, 7% reduced. We get things like Pawner, that's unlocked here. If I show you, Pawner, where are you? 20% more scrap from selling junk. So we've then got loose change. Yeah, 15% chance of finding bonus scrap when looting containers. I probably won't pick that one up, but I'll definitely be picking up Pawner. And with the barter skill, you know, I'm going to basically save money and get more money in for later on when things get a big expense, because things get quite expensive later on. I mean, I've got a good amount of money at the moment. Well, there we go. Then we've got Rose. Now Rose, I've taken Computer Science to level 9 here, ready for when we get the skill book. Now, looking back at this list, I've gone through again. So this is the excuse me. This is the areas where we can find the skill books. So we're looking for Computer Science when we're inside the Temple of Titan, which will be shortly. When we speak to Dr. Kyle, we'll use the skill keyword techniques, and we'll get the Computer Science skill book, which will max out Computer Science. I've then taken Surgery to level 6. Now, again, going off this list that has been prepared for us, Surgery, maximum 9. Okay, now that means that I've taken it to 6, which is the last of the 4 skill points per skill level. So, you know, it's 6 for all of these. I'll never need to take it to 10. And what we have in our inventory from one of the quests we completed is Grey's Anatomy. Now, you know, that's a 6 skill points, that's 6 skill points, that's 6 skill points, that's 8, but we'll never use it, we'll never go that high. So now I might as well use Grey's Anatomy, use on self. Boom, there we go. And we now have Surgery 7. So it's only 12 points to take it to 9 to max it out. I still have 12 points available. However, her handguns and energy weapon skill levels are really low. Medic is really low. However, I've taken, speaking of which, I've actually increased that to level 4. That gives me now access to these higher grade field medic packs, which we won't be using many of, but you know, we've got access to them. Now I'm going to keep hold of these 12 points, and the reason I'm going to keep hold of them is I might need alarm disarming at some point, and if it turns out that I don't need alarm disarming, then fine, I'll start looking at leveling handguns and energy weapons. Scotchmo, I've taken Outdoorsman to level 3. Okay, that cost me 6 points. I then had a skill book, which gave it to level 4, which was the 4.1. So I've used 6 points, taking Outdoorsman up to level 3. I've used a skill book to take it to level 4, and then he has the trinket that is going to bring that to level 5, which is going to give me the option to avoid most of the raid packs now if I so choose. I still have 7 points available. I would like to push shotguns to level 8 as quickly as possible, but that's going to be 2 level ups that we're going to need before we can get there. Because Master Hunter, as we will show you, Master Hunter is what I want to pick up. no friendly fire when using shotguns, which means that I can shoot through my friendlies. And that's yeah, I want that as quickly as can. Now I did pick up Precise Hunter with my perk points, which is minus 50% chance. So I'll either, you know, it's 50-50. I'll hit them or not. Which is, yeah, I can live with that. And I've also picked up Obliterator. So attacking cover with shotguns always completely destroys it. So if anybody's hiding in cover and Scotchmo's about, you're not going to have your cover for very long, because Scotchmo's going to get rid of it for you. So again, I'm saving those 7 points. We go to Pezzepi, and I've taken energy weapons up. I think 1 level. I can't remember. She didn't have that many points. She has leveled to level 20 now, so we've got an attribute point. Now, ideally, I'd like her at 10 AP. So I need to find somewhere where I can actually gain AP. And strength is 1, and speed is the other. Now, strength would increase her constitution. Yep, it's going to also mean that she can carry more. She gets crit hit with melee weapons, but she's not going to be using melee weapons. Now, speed, combat speed, plus initiative, plus action points, plus evasion. She's going to be up front quite a bit. So I'm going to plonk it into speed, and we're going to have a very fast, very, very fast Pezzepi. Now, with the strength that she's got, I could give her some of this heavier armour, which would reduce her combat speed, wouldn't reduce her initiative. So she's up on nice heights. She's likely to be my first. Weapons-wise, I've basically plonked scopes on both of the weapons just to increase her range. You know, so now I've got a 15-meter range on the pulse rifle. And if you remember when we went to our requisition, we picked up the meson cannon. And the meson cannon, I've put the high-powered scope on. This is a big hitting sort of laser cannon, really. And I've now got a 27-meter range on it, so I'm in snipe mode with that one. And it's a great little weapon. Not too good against non-conductive armour, but if I come up against a conductive armour character, I'm going to be hitting them with this. And now I've got 10 AP, you know, I can take a hit with that and a single shot with this one if they're close, or I can burst and single shot with this. So she's going to be able to whop out quite a bit of damage. Just need to get her armour sorted. Perks wise, we know we had tactical positioning. What else? I can't remember. I can't remember what I picked up, and there's not really much in the way of perks. So I need to find her another perk. And I'm thinking of picking up Atomize, which is the 30% damage. So I'm going to grab Atomize. Okay, so if we go to this now, they do stack. So that's 50% extra damage. I'm looking at normal damage essentially. Yep. So I'm looking at pretty much normal damage when I'm going up against non-conductive armour, which is going to help me in normal fights really. And that's it. That's all I've done really with the characters. Now, we came here, we got the meson cannon. We had one perk point left, one requisition order left. I've been and chatted to her, because when we talked to Sagara here and handed everything in, we get another requisition point. So I'm going to go over the requisitions now, and there's one item that we need to pick up.
What can I do for
this is a must-get weapon item. Okay, so we have
some
two
very
requisitions.
Nice nothing new for you.
And we've got 2 requisitions allocated, and one of them I'm going to use on bad attitude. And as you can see, I get +1 hard ass for that. Now I'm going to save the other requisition. You know, I could pick up some tactical vests or some armour, but I've got plenty of money.
Got the idea for this after Captain Ace came back with a Raider Warlord's negotiating shotgun. I put some wicked spikes on it, painted some angry teeth on it, and gave it this little badass motherfucker mohawk along the sights. People see this guy sticking out of your holster, and they'll think twice about trying to fuck with you when you're laying down the law. I modified the barrel to add a little extra stopping power, just in case shit hits the fan anyway. But that came at the expense of the weapon's accuracy. Figured that was kind of a lost cause anyway. The Mohawk makes the sights basically useless.
Okay, so we've got one requisition left. So we'll have a look at this.
Sergeant Nelson, if you're looking to shop.
Right, so it's got a 2% chance to jam. I kind of regret selling all my magazines now. But what we'll do is we'll walk around with this. We'll never shoot the bloody thing. If we get into combat, I'll switch into my Max 17 and I'll change this out and drop in the Bloodstaff on his turn. It's basically there so that we have hard arse 5, drop on the trinket. We're now at hard arse 6. Yep, that's the only reason it's there. So there we go. Yeah, it's empty, I know. Right, so looking at the logbook, we've only got these to do now. Now, one thing that's happened is that we're at a point in the Ranger Citadel where we need to get a bit more information to get the quest triggered to go over to find the Temple of Titan. And the way to do it is just leave the Ranger Citadel and come straight back in and you'll get that quest. Now, just going to go and get this. Okay, so we filled up the canteens. Now there's a shrine that I want to go and get, so this episode's going to be just a bit of basically going around and getting stuff, really. So I'm going to head over this way. Might as well stop at the Oasis and fill up the canteen. We'll run from that. I get 11 XP from running for it. It all goes onto Scotch Mill. And we're going to come this way. Okay, the tricking ability. I might take them out later. It's just at the moment I don't really want to be fighting all the time. I've just got bits to grab at the moment. So I'm coming up here for this shrine. This one makes me laugh. You managed to flee probably because they were too busy laughing at the piss running down your leg. There's such good humour in this game. It's absolutely amazing. Makes me chuckle all the time. So we're going to take this mysterious shrine. And now that they've fixed the issue that I was having before, I'm going to go and pick up Takayuki. And I'm going to go and have a look at Rail Nomads to see if Chisel is still there. I don't think he will be. But yeah, we'll see. So we've got a dig up patch. So this means this one's probably an experience trinket. Shrine. Yeah. Bunch of shit, really. And that can go over there and you can grab that too. And there we go. Bit of experience. Not too much. And there's no safe. Let's just make sure there was nothing behind that. Nope. So we've got everything we need. I think that one's supposed to be picked up earlier on, but as I've always said, you know, this is the way I do things. So now we'll map. We're going to go to Rail Nomads Camp. In fact, I'm not going to go to Rail Nomads Camp. My mistake. I'm going to go to Levilupi Mine. Where the frig is Levilupi Mine? It's down here. Okay, while we're doing that, I'm going to have a quick look at my map. We've got that, we've got that, we've got that, we've got that one. So there's two there, there's one here to get. We've got that one and that one. We've got that one. Yeah, there's nothing much. Right, I need to stop and get water. Back to the Levilupi Mine. Oh, excuse me. Okay, pop in here and we'll talk to Takayuki.
My mom. Yes. I have no money to pay you with, so I offer you the only thing I have of value. My fighting skill. Please, I owe you, and I wish to clear the debt.
Okay, we'll use a seasoned fighter like you. And we'll dismiss Scotchwell. Just in case. And we'll take Takayuki.
It would be an honor to travel with you. I am ready.
We'll get bonus armor from him. We get some TNT, which will break. You know, the TNT will get smashed, so she can now wear that armor. We get some pain pills, and we get a pickaxe. Right, out we go, back.
Oh, it's you guys. We heading out? 'Cause I'm ready. This place is dry as a bone.
Okay, we're not ready.
Make up your goddamn mind, shiny pants.
Okay, so let's head back to the HQ. If he doesn't appear, I'm going to be mighty pissed. Maybe should have saved the game before I tried this. So, we'll go back here. Dangerous Raiders. Right, we don't have outdoorsmen anymore. It's not a problem. These are going to be really, really, really easy. I think. Soon find out. Where the hell are they? Okay, so we'll lead with a sniper. We don't need that. Let's make sure trinket wise I'm doing okay. I'm just checking everybody. Let's give him his pickaxe back. Lead him with the snipe. No, I'll lead him with hemp. Right, we could actually escape without killing these guys. Whoa, let's see what we got. Wastelander, 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 Wastelander. Where's the fight then? Interesting. Ah, there they are. Ooh, that could be tricky. Let's see, is there a way round? Yes, there is. Let's head back. Come through this way because I want to take. I don't want to be caught with no line of sight on the gunner, who can then get line of sight on me. So let's head up this way. This is what we want. Oh, nearly got him in one burst. Let's cover. She'll kill him. Didn't really need the 3 shots. Alright, so we've got another gunner. Alright, well, Hemp can't move up, so I might as well put him into cover. Sniper, we don't want that rifle, we want this one. Moving up to that cover, can we get a shot? Yes. We miss. Might as well put him into cover. Got caught out a bit there. We got one easy kill. Well, there's 4 of them in this fight. Okay. Might as well kill this one. Okay, so we've got this cover to shoot at. Let's see if we can destroy the cover. Rose. Let's see, do I actually want to move her forward? I'll put her into cover here. Let's try this weapon out, shall we? Let's see what it does. 14. Not great. It'll do. Ow. Bitch. Right, put Takayuki up here. He's nice and fast, I'll give him that. Not as fast as I'd actually like him. Right. Let's cover. In fact, I'll plonk him there on that cover. Or will I? Ooh, that could be bad cover. 13 AP. He's out of range. I want to try and kill the gunner. Got him. Did him with a crit as well. Okay. Might as well put a burst in. There we go. Easy peasy. We got ourselves a pipe out of that, which is quite good. Pipes are a pretty decent weapon. I'll have a look if it's better than the blood staff. If it is, we'll probably have to do some chopping and changing. There we go. Right, Ranger Citadel. So Scotchman's missed out on a bit of XP, but it was to be expected. And he better be here. If he's not here, I'm going to be pissed off. Okay, we're back. Now the same old thing, always going to go here and we're going to check for the TNT. Yep, one. 3 of them. We'll buy some of those. That'll do.
Impressive.
I should have put the barter chip on. I've got it on now. Okay, so Takayuki, make sure he's got nothing on him. Scotchman should be here if we've if this is right. There he is.
Eating his own cooking. A real warrior doesn't let himself go like that.
Brilliant.
We heading out?
Yeah, we're ready. So we'll dismiss him.
What's waited for?
Oh, everything got dumped on Hemp Knight, didn't it? Right, so I'll just sort out this inventory quickly. Although he's probably stealing from me already. I'll be heading back up to the distillery after I've done the prison, so I'll check for Chisel at that point. Right. Clothing. Right, so there's the pipe. Let's have a look at the pipe. That can go there. That can go there. Right, we need the water trinket, not that one. That goes to Rose. That. And that. Right, you. Strip for parts. Strip for parts. Just a little bit of bonus money. Oh, I could have done with a grip tape on that one. Ooh, 12 from that. So as you can see, one of the benefits of having a high level weaponsmith is the absolute crap ton of weapon parts you get. So now that we've left the area, we need to go and talk with Sagara. So off we pop. Make sure we've got the weapon on for hard ass, in case there's a hard ass option. So there we go, we talk to him now. Okay, so this is the main quest. Okay, so he's found something. The only problem is it doesn't make any sense. There are only 2 places where these names exist in one geographical area. One is right here in Arizona, but that can't be right because we've never heard of any of the groups or people named in the transmissions. The other is, well, it's Los Angeles, but that can't be right either. Los Angeles doesn't exist. It got blown up with the rest of the world when the bombs flew. As far as we've ever been able to determine, Arizona is the only place on Earth that survived the apocalypse. Okay, so is he sure that Los Angeles doesn't exist? Well, I'm not sure of anything anymore, but it seems highly unlikely. The more likely explanation is that there are old transmissions talking about people and places that died a long time ago. Right.
Do you have Darwin Village on your maps, Sergeant Sagara?
We've now got that done. With the red suits in hand, we're now ready to search for Demonta, which is that quest. So everything's talking about Los Angeles. So I'm going to go and have a word with
I didn't know where we were in the world
Vargas.
before this.
See what Vargas thinks.
Welcome back to Ranger Citadel, recruits. Rangers, I've been trying for years to end the feud between the Topekans and the Atchisons. And honestly, I'd pretty much abandoned all hope. But you did it. A bunch of new recruits, and you untied the goddamn Gordian knot. Congratulations, Team Echo. You brought peace to the world. I take my hat off to you. Make us proud, recruits.
Okay. Now I might get another requisition for that, so we'll have a look in a moment. I'm going to go and talk to this guy first.
Yes, that's better.
Okay, so we've got makings. So we sell makings, we'll sell that, we'll sell that, and we'll sell that. No. And we'll sell that. Sell that. Okay, oh, actually I wanted to buy some stuff. Right, I want to check on the armour. No, we've bought him out of armour, and I'm short on a wee bit of armour. In fact, I might sell the pipe. So that'll be 3 AP for 17 to 27. Yeah, I'm selling the pipe. No point in keeping it. In fact, I could have broke it up and see if I got a grip tape. Yeah, whatever.
I was told you visited the prison recently. Never been. And with those, what can I do for you? Some very nice pieces. Nothing new for you.
And she's got one requisition. We could pick up some armour, but I'm not going to bother.
Thanks for visiting.
Right,
recruits.
so they've got a couple of guys that don't have armour.
And go see Sergeant Nelson if you're looking to shop.
Okay, I need some bits of armour. Right. Ammo. That. Scotch Mo only will ever use the rabbit's foot and the Locomatic. Right, okay. Off we pop then. So I grabbed the shrine. Oh, no. I forgot to do something. That's the whole reason I did this. So we've got another recruit, Takayuki. We'll take merit this time. Not a bad chunk of XP. And we got a level up from it.
Copy, Echo. Echo, congratulations.
On the sniper, so skills wise, 5. We'll keep that. I was focusing on this, but we'll keep it just in case demolitions needs to be leveled up. Make sure the water's full again. I know I filled it up, but I just want to make sure. Yep, she's got that one on. Right. So that was a bit of a nightmare. Right, now here's the thing that we're going to have to do now. I'm going to be doing a lot of wandering around, trying to find a specific vendor. But we're going to head to the prison. The prison's where we need to be at the moment. So, view map, straight to the prison. We've got the shrine under the prison to pick up as well. Yeah, I don't want to take on the Rangers, can't be bothered. I'm interested in the Raiders. Travelling vest, that's what we were looking for. Let's see which one it is. We'll pop that up, just checking trinkets. Wonder what my party water is at. Does it tell me? Well, whatever, we've probably used 20, so I'm going to equip that. Let's see who we've got. Want the barter trinket just in case. Let's see. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's this one. So we've spotted this one again. Okay. Goodbye. Not the one we wanted. Right, present. Okay, so the vendor's gone. Let's go have a mosey on over here. There's a few things that we can do.
There's a man after my own heart. Have one of you.
It's got nothing for us. That's a shame. Well, this guy used to shoot himself in the head. Anyway, yeah, I've done that, so... Did I do all this? I can't remember where I went to. This is what I'm after. I might have done this, hadn't I? Okay. A skill point for us all. Bust our way through this. Really? There we go. Right.
Can someone really have done this?
Yes, someone can have really done this.
I'm sorry, Rangers. I just never expected the normal world to be so filled with cruelty. Free these women! I beg you.
We'll get the loot first, then we'll free them. Yeah, get it sorted in the important ways. Okay, so we've Ooh, that's a high demolitions check. And that's a high alarm disarming check. So, skills, this is why we saved them. Alarm disarming, commit points. Let's check on this one now. 62, that'll do.
Excuse me, I gotta go be sick. You gotta kill this guy, Rangers. Even if he's already dead.
Alright, demolitions. This is why we saved them. Okay, this might not work. If it doesn't, we just take a bit of damage. How long she got zapped for? Oh, ages. Triggered the trap. Oh, for frig's sake. And now I probably won't be able to do this. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm a bit peculiar on how I do this. Well, this is a nuisance that we can't. In fact, hang on. 0% chance. So we'll have to wait for that to come off. And lock picking. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'll put one more point in there. That should give me a better chance at it. So it's 3 minutes. Well, what I'll do, guys, is I will actually end this video here, and then we can come back and we can finish off the prison, do what we need to do in the prison area, and then head our way into the Canyon of Titan and see how we get on in there. So, not much happening in this video, just basically a little bit of a clean up, sorting a few things out, going and finding things. Before I head into the Canyon of Titan though, I do want to find a travelling vendor. Basically because if you tell him to piss off when you go and disrupt, he gets angry when you don't buy anything from him. And he will attack me and I can kill him and take all his loot rather than having to buy it off him. So we're going to go and find him. Could take a while. But prison, there's a few little bits and pieces that we can do here, and we can complete the first area of the prison before we go into the farm area. So there's a few fights that we can do here, just for a bit of boost of XP and a bit of boost in the gear before we head to the canyon. So that's what we'll be doing in the next video, guys. So again, thanks for watching. Sorry there's not much happened in this one. It's just one of those little clean up jobs that you've got to do every now and then. Maybe I should have done it off camera, but whatever, you got to see how I go about doing these things. And obviously I wanted to discuss how I've gone about progressing my characters and where I've taken their skill points to, and I've geared up and boosted it so you can see at what stages and how I build the team as well. So I just wanted to discuss about that. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you in that next video. Bye bye.